Hello and welcome to Road to Distraction, episode 40. Oh, 10.
45, middle-aged, I think is around
40-ish. So we're not too sure exactly what's going on.
But welcome along.
Yes.
Welcome to the ship of the imagination. I'm Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
And I'm Dr. Genevieve Eugene Aloysius Hitler Jeffries.
And welcome to Cosmos.
We're going to look inside the universe of the mind.
Life began over 350 million years ago.
10,000, and evolution isn't real. And like
Jesus rode a dinosaur.
he did ride a dinosaur, but not in a sexual way. Unless, of course, you want him to be riding in a sexual way, then you just go for it.
Anyway, folks.
Yeah, sorry.
Welcome to the latest episode. We're just leaving Algaveni, and this time around it's just me and Paul. It's the classic crew. And,
Classic meaning old.
Yeah. And I am stalling for time because I was just trying to get out of the junction there. But
I'm trying not to run people over walking across the road.
Yeah.
Where there's no zebra crossing.
No, well, there's a crossing just up the way.
Yes.
Anyway, who's going to start first?
I don't mind. You, me, which one?
I'll go first because I always seem to get one on the roundabout.
That's true, yes, go on, lead.
Okay,
Go first.
A man in Toronto has been arrested after he was caught masturbating in a public library whilst holding a cucumber. Frederick Tennyson Davis was charged with committing an indecent act and 2 counts of failing to comply with probation in connection to a suspicious incident at the Agincourt Library in Toronto. The witness was a 26-year-old woman who was working on her laptop when this gentleman sat up next to her, well, sat alongside her, produced a cucumber and zipped his pants and started pleasuring himself.
So what, I mean...
Yeah, I don't know what the cucumber was for. I don't know why we got turned on by the cucumber, walking by the fruit and veg store and just thinking,
Ooh.
you know, but apparently it's not the first time he's done it. He's done it a few times in the Toronto area.
Unless he hollowed the cucumber out.
Yeah, a homemade fleshlight.
It's one of the things you turn on when you're in the dark, and no different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was somehow able to evade capture when the police were called. But he was finally caught when he tried to do the same thing on Saturday, May the 31st, like a couple of weeks later.
Bloody hell. Yes, the guy in front did rather stop very abruptly there then, which caught us all by surprise.
He did. Put the window a bit. But anyway, Mr. Jeffries, over to you.
Okay, turn on my little notey thing, hold on. I got a relatively short story. It's about as a pensioner, 89-year-old guy was in a care home. Basically, he said, the care home said he couldn't go to the D-Day celebrations. Now this guy, I mean, in the care home, hid his medals. Why should he have to hide his medals? I mean, he should be proud.
Yeah.
We got a really squeaky sunlight roof. Sunlight?
Sunlight.
I know what I meant. So anyway, he disappeared at 10:30 on this one morning. I think it was Thursday last week. And turned up. Well, the one story says it was in this country, but the other story says it was in France. So I'm presuming it was in France.
Yeah, he did arrive in France.
Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, well on you, well done, sir. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, you've survived the Germans and all those bullets and bombs and grenades, and you evaded the idiots who were running your care home. And if they did tell him he couldn't go to this, that's disgusting. Because without people like him, you would currently be speaking German.
Indeed.
Alright? So, hat off to you, sir. You deserve all the respect that anyone should ever get.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were recording this on Saturday, June the 7th, and yesterday was the 70th anniversary of the D-Day landings in Normandy. And sadly, it is going to be the last major event that these guys can attend because they're disbanding the Normandy Veterans Association in November, and all of these guys are in their 90s now, so it's very unlikely that there'll be a mass service like there was yesterday. But You know, without those guys making the sacrifice they did 70 years ago, then,
That's very true.
As Paul said, this would be a very different world.
Yep. Yeah, damn right. Did you see what the one lot of people they did to publicise it, show the desperation? 90,000 people died on Normandy Beach. 9,000. And they actually took like silhouette stuff and they marked into the sand the silhouette of 9,000 bodies led down. All over the beach, just led there. And it just showed how many people were lost. And the image is amazing, because you look at it, you think, you got really that many people. If you can find the image, and Lee will put it up on screen so you can actually see it, or put a link to it. But it's a hell of a sacrifice. I don't think I would have the guts to jump off a boat with bullets flying past my head and run up a beach. I mean, I know I'd be panning myself. So those guys done that, and you know, nothing but respect.
Yeah. I mean, I've had the pleasure of visiting the Normandy battlefields.
Yeah.
But nothing can prepare you for it when you go to the Commonwealth War graves in Bayeux, and you just see line after line of White Cross, and all these dates are in like a few days of each other, and it's just mind blowing. It really is.
It's quite scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, complete respect to all you guys out there, and the soldiers who are currently serving now.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done, guys. Anyway, Lee.
Indeed. Okay, in Australia, 3 men have been arrested for scaring walkers by wearing clown masks and then waiting for their victims to walk past a bush or tree or wherever. They suddenly leap out with knives and start chasing the terrified people down the streets.
Well, that's nice. Are they real knives?
Apparently so, yeah.
Oh dear, carrying a dangerous weapon in a public place.
Indeed. Sorry, one in Australia, it was in Amsterdam.
Very similar.
But, yeah, it's not something you want to do. Apparently, the defence was, this was all for skits and just for a laugh.
Shits and giggles. Was that me or you?
No, it was me, because it is boiling.
It is very warm, isn't it? But, yeah, it's... my turn?
Yes, your turn.
It's my turn. I've got a lovely one now about a Bible school. Bible school wrote up a quote on a billboard. It probably announced, "He alone owns the youth, gains the future." Sounds lovely, yeah? So nice. Until you realise it's a quote from Adolf Hitler. We dare you advertise your Bible school. Well done, mate. That's fantastic. Yes, Christians and Hitler.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe not something you want to mix together.
No.
Hitlians.
There we are. That's a new name for the new Nazi movement.
Yes, Hitlians, or a new religion. That's very strange. Can you believe that? They didn't even check where the quote come from.
Well, that sounds about right, really, doesn't it? People just do your research, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. I mean, we don't, but you know.
Well, we try to.
We look up information and try and find news stories and confirm that they're real. But I mean, anyone can get fooled, anyone can get caught out. So, if it ain't real, let us know. Put it in a comment in the box below.
Yeah, please do.
Or just put anything in the box below. Turn around and say you wank. We don't care. You've been to the site and actually seen the view. So, haha.
Yeah, just one more view.
And Lee.
All right. Waiting.
Roundabout. Oh, he's on a roundabout. Oh, Lee, well done.
I know. I tried my best to avoid it. But
Lee's on a roundabout.
Roundabout way. Okay. The moon has faster broadband speeds than most UK homes.
They're not fucking surprised.
NASA sent an internet signal via laser through their telescopes over 384,000 kilometres, and they achieved a speed of 19.4 megabytes a second, which is faster than the UK speed of 18 megabytes a second.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. It just shows really, innit? The laser is picked up on a satellite orbiting the moon and focused it into optical fibre before being converted back into data. Which is similar to what they say is the theory behind the Star Trek transporter. NASA are going to be using the plans in conjunction with MIT. So when we do finally get astronauts back to the moon, they'll be able to communicate much more quickly than in the olden days via radio signals. So
that would have been
yeah. So there we are. Internet on the moon is quicker than what we currently have in the UK.
Yeah, that's good though, isn't it? Isn't that really worrying? Dear God. Right, How about this one? A woman was driving her car, and then suddenly a deer fell from the sky and smashed through her windscreen.
Right, okay.
Now, they did say if it had been a couple of inches to the one side, it would have killed her. A couple of inches to the other, it would have killed her son.
Right.
Now, above them was like a walk over a motorway, so it must have obviously jumped from there, fell down, and hit the windscreen. I mean, how weird that she couldn't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just strange. I mean, I would have shit myself. I would have driven, smashed, like the scene from the beginning of The Hangover, but it was a giraffe's head. But you know what I mean? Deer smashed straight through. The deer did die, I do believe.
Oh, he committed suicide.
Yeah, perhaps he was depressed.
Yeah.
You know, a depressed antler, you know, Santa didn't pick him.
Probably.
A depressed antler. Sorry, depressed deer. His antlers probably got left outside the windscreen. Yeah.
There's a video online which I've seen of a pig escaping a van on the way to the slaughterhouse.
Nice one, but
I'm not sure what country it was from, but it's driving along and there's a car following behind with a dash mounted cam. And you see this pig put his front legs up, climb over the side and drop off while this truck is waiting at traffic lights, I think it is.
well done, buddy.
And then made his escape.
I'm hope they didn't catch him. I hope they didn't. That's great. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, if I can find that again, there'll be a link in the box below.
We've got a few animal ones today, actually, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, did you just do your story? No, not. No, you haven't. Just mentioned the thing.
Yeah.
Karen, it's Lee's turn.
Okay. Google has created a self-driving car using which is controlled entirely by computers and requires no human input whatsoever.
Oops.
And there's a picture on screen now. It's kind of looks like a smart car. And
It is.
pretty much.
Like a smart car.
It's currently in technology, and Google are about to make 100 prototypes. All it requires are two buttons for go and stop.
Also, when it passes a pile of teenage girls, he hangs the kind of strongbow outside the car and plays music that goes boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 like that.
All right, Lev.
Right, love?
This is the mating ritual of the modern man.
Strongbow. Awesome. Sorry.
But there we go. We're not far away from self-driving cars.
It looks like a naughty car. It looks like it's got eyes, a nose, and a little straight mouth. It looks like a naughty car.
And they are trying to fit the equipment onto Lexus, SUVs, and Toyota Priuses.
It's quite clever.
Yeah.
Get drunk, fall asleep in the car, tell your car, go home.
Jarvis, take me home.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Yeah, go on.
A zoo worker was shot this week with a tranquilizer dart. Alright, okay, it went like this. They were doing, I can't remember where it was now, but anyway, they were doing a drill to show other workers in the zoo how to corner and stop an escaped animal. So one of the workers dressed as a gorilla and started running through the park. Now all the other people in the park knew about it, all the other workers knew about it, but at the time there was a vet visiting one of the animals there to see what was wrong with it. He didn't know. So he saw this crazed gorilla running through the park and shot him. The guy dropped like a sack of bricks, pow, and went out like a light. And the vet was like, oh yeah, stop the animal. Until he realised when he got closer it was a man in a gorilla suit. It wasn't even a very good gorilla suit. Right? They rushed the guy to the hospital. He was quite unwell, but he's okay now. But I'm sure it's in Korea or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
But they haven't got a very good park record because the year before somebody died. He was 29, killed by an orca. Dragged to the bottom of the pool and just chomped on.
Well,
So they're doing well.
no.
But imagine that. Oh, I look and pretend to be a gorilla. Ooh, ooh. I know what that feels like. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Yeah, I never got released.
No, because we did have chroma key issues.
Yes, we did.
It looked
But,
ropey as hell.
Yeah, but
Maybe one day we could resurrect that.
yeah, I still got the footage somewhere.
I think I still got it on my hard drive.
But anyway, your turn.
All right. It's a roundabout, folks. It always seems that, maybe.
Yeah. The wheels of the car go round and round, round and round, round and round. now we just took the turning off. Whee!
Yay.
Your turn.
All right, in South Korea.
Another round with the bottom.
I know it is, I gotta get this quickly done then. In South Korea, they are introducing women-only parking spaces.
Yay! Are they bigger?
I don't know, what does it say?
Sorry!
Across the capital, Seoul, which, yeah, they are especially wide and long, and are painted pink. They're painted pink.
Oh, that's just great. I was only joking, girl. Please don't get nasty.
Just for women drivers.
Yeah, women drivers, because obviously you can't reverse, because all men tell you vast 12 inches. That's the problem. See,
But yeah, it's the top of really useless inventions, which I do have a list of.
go on then, rack them out, bud. Come on, smash those inventions out.
Okay, there's a coffee holding umbrella on screen,
I want one.
which is basically the base. There's a picture on screen now, and at the base of the umbrella, there's a little drop down.
Like a handly thing.
That's it, yeah, and you unscrew it. I assume you press a button, and coffee comes out. So it's basically like a thermos.
I love it. It's got a temperature gauge on it, an on button.
Yeah.
Does it heat it up as well? Because
The bump.
it might have been, yeah. Okay. We're not sure where we left you off, but our camera just froze. So
Yeah.
Lee,
Okay, onto picnic pants, the invention. There's a picture on screen of those now. Apparently they are attached to your trousers,
I'm loving it.
and you pull them across, they hook on the other side, allowing you to eat in parks and places where there isn't a table.
Oh. Anything else, sir?
Okay, and one more before we hit the final roundabout. There's a one-click button cutter on screen now.
A butter cutter.
A butter cutter.
God be
You
lazy.
put a rectangle of butter inside it, and then you just press a special button, and it cuts out different size butter. It's kind of like a cheese grater, that kind of thing it looks like, and it's £56.
Shh. You just want to use a butter knife. They look about 25p.
Yeah.
Okay, nice little story now about a millionaire doing something rather nice. He's got a Twitter account.
Right.
He puts up photographs as clues and also leaves little clues. And he's been leaving money all around San Francisco.
Yes, I heard about that.
Now, he's been doing this for the past month or so. He is now, after been doing this for a while, moved on to Los Angeles. So he seems to be doing it all across America. Do you want to come to Blaine?
Yeah.
And then tell me you're leaving all of it in my backyard?
I'll
I'll be happy with that, mate. That's fine. But how nice is that? He's got money and he's doing that, and people are finding it. And it's like $100 bills and $200, and you'd think that's really, really nice. It's very, very strange. Oh, it's another roundabout, Lee.
I know.
We don't know why that paused. We don't know what you missed on some of the story
Yeah,
either, so
yeah.
we do apologise for the big gap. It will be dead. Oh, clunk, clunk.
Clunk, clunk. We did go over like a big pothole.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Have you got another one?
Yes. A picture on screen now of a female bodybuilder with no arms.
Oh, I saw her. She's in amazing shape.
Yeah, she does it all using her feet. She can drive, she can put on a makeup, and lift weights, all by using her feet. It's a remarkable story.
She's in amazing physical shape, the woman. She's done really well in the competition. as well.
Yeah, she's 37 years old, and she lost both her arms during a horrific electrical accident as a toddler.
Ooh.
But yeah,
It must
she's...
have been seriously bad to lose both arms.
I
in
know. But she's learned to adapt, and fair play to you. Well
That's
done.
the way. Now, I have got two stories left, and I can do them rather quickly if you want me to. First of all, there's a Brazilian man who's had plastic surgery to make himself look more Asian. Yeah, I know. He's undergone 10 surgeries to achieve this,
Yeah.
with no real reason other than he actually admires the Asian nation, so wanted to look more like him. He says that he's actually a mixture of both now, because he looks a bit like each. His name is Zihan Nishi, who used to be called Max. But he's
Sounds
gone through how to
easier.
do that. That's very strange. But this one, this is quite sick. This last one. There's a man called Mohammed Arit. He was arrested for eating the body of a 2-day-old baby. Now, sounds pretty awful anyway. But the baby had died and been buried. His brother dug up the baby, gave it to his brother, and he ate the body. The head was left in his house. Now, people complained because of the smell, so the police alerted to the smell, went to his house and arrested him. Now, if this ain't bad enough,
Yeah.
right? 3 years earlier, he ate the leg of a dead woman who died of cancer. He ate her leg. He was arrested and sent to prison for 2 years, right? Now, he wasn't sent to prison for cannibalism because there's no law against it in the country.
Right.
He was sent to prison because he desecrated a grave. His brother is still on the run, and they can't find him. But what's wrong with the man? That's somebody's child you've dug up and desecrated. Our parent must be beside herself. First of all, it's a 2-day-old child. Obviously couldn't have been that dead that long. And your brother's dug it up and given it to you to eat. You need to be put down. I'm sorry, I might sound harsh, but you need to be put down. It's Punjab, one of the Punjabi districts. You need to be shot in public, and then perhaps you could be fed to a cannibal. How's that? It's terrible. An awful one to end on, I know that. But that's the end of this road to distraction.
Yeah.
We've had some silly ones, especially the Adolf Hitler one.
We have, yeah. We've had some serious ones.
There's some serious ones. And I've taken to doing my my stories now all on this little thing. It's called Notes. It's free on Android. So I type all my information in and save it. And all my little stories are on here, so I haven't got to carry paper and a pen. It's lovely. It's a really good app. I recommend it. Go and get it, guys.
I just use paper.
Yeah, he does. Because it'd be more difficult for you, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It would. I'm going
to
delete all these stories now. So you ready? Boom, gone. And already, if we want to do the next one, next month. Because we've gone monthly now, guys, by the way.
Yeah, that's why it's, you don't see this as often as we used to.
Yeah. I also got one complaint now. Have you noticed on your phone, Facebook on your phone, we now have to have Messenger to actually do it. App. And you can't... I don't like to have notifications after notifications come through my phone, but you can only turn off notifications from it for whatever time of the day it is till 8 o'clock the next morning, then they'll start up again. That's really annoying. Facebook, I hate you. Yeah. Who do you think you are, Google? Jesus.
I'm still trying to figure out on my phone how to switch it from top stories to most recent.
Oh, I'm not even sure. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Because that's another thing that cheeses me right off.
It is annoying, isn't it?
Even on the website, you set it, most recent stories only, please.
Right, I think it's there.
Yeah. Be with us a second.
To the right.
Yeah.
You scroll down. And I think I just went past it. Oh, actually, might well go. And down here somewhere, excuse me, guys, we are doing rubbishly silly things. I thought it was on there.
Yeah.
No. Most recent. There it is. It's under See All Most Recent. You tap that, and up comes your most recent stories. Now it's nice, you can find it, but it doesn't keep it permanently. Next time you go on, it'll flip back, which I think is ridiculous. I want to see the most recent stories. I don't want to see a story that was there 2 days ago or the night before when I've already read it. Come on, guys. What's wrong with you?
And also, I don't know whether it's true or not, YouTube, and therefore Google, are buying the streaming site Twitch for a few billion. Now, if you don't know what Twitch is a live streaming channel, mainly for those video gamers, so PC and the next generation consoles. They can stream their gameplay to it. And there's quite a few good people on there who do it, and they get fans involved and say, what level do you want me to play?
Yeah, I'm not from Google stuff that up, because they've bollocksed YouTube.
Yeah, and apparently if it's true, then YouTube has bought Twitch, and I'm God helping it. It's probably going to be adverts everywhere.
Because if you notice, I had to change. I couldn't use my real name now. I wasn't allowed to use my other name. Shuktuki. Also, you can't use YouTube now unless you have a Google account. That's stupid. You're forcing people to use Google for everything.
Yeah.
When Microsoft done that, they were put down a peg or two. For Joe, you've got to use this. This is Microsoft. Go use that. That's Microsoft.
Well, it's not just Google. Yahoo are doing it as well with Flickr, because they own Flickr. And I went to sign in the other night, and it said, "Oh, we see you're signing in with a Google account. Did you know that from the end of the month you need to sign in with a Yahoo account?"
How many accounts do you have, guys?
Christ almighty,
Have you got valid email addresses? Mine's different now, by the way. I'm with PlusNet. It took me a month to get broadband, fibre optic. 5 days work, 5 working days. My left net. My really PlusNet's problem is Virgin. Virgin cut my phone line off a week early. So therefore, when PlusNet came to do it, they couldn't take over a deadline. So they had to wait. I had to wait then 2 weeks, nearly 3 weeks, for them to put normal broadband in. Then a week later, I had fibre optic. So I wasn't very happy with that. But they, on PlusNet's side, they were more caring than Virgin. Virgin says not our problem. And PlusNet said, well, we'll sort it out. We do apologise. Here's a month free. So we've had a month free from PlusNet, which is nice. But at the end, just bitching about Google and PlusNet. It's awesome. Yeah, because Google, Jesus, since you changed everything, I used to have like regularly put videos up. I have some like 100, 200 views relatively quick. I've had videos on there now for like over a year and I've had 50 views.
Yeah.
Because it comes on the page, flops off the bottom, and that's it. I give up. So I don't know why I even bother to put stuff on YouTube anymore. It's a pointless exercise.
Yeah, somebody needs to do a new video sharing site.
Yep, something that doesn't even got to sign in with everything. You just have a normal email address and just do it.
Like classic YouTube.
Yeah, proper YouTube was proper good.
It was good.
I wasn't even good English then. Was
Proper
it?
YouTube.
Proper good, like, innit? But anyway, that's enough of the silliness. We will hopefully catch you in 4 weeks' time.
We will.
By then, hopefully, I'd finished most of my costume for Father Todd. I know we've been on about it for a while now, but we will film it. I've got the rest of my gear. I got a tactical vest. I've got a tactical holster, which the Bible's going to sit in. Right? Oh yeah. The vest, I think I'm gonna have bottles of holy water and little crosses and stuff in it. And of course, I got tactical gloves, which aren't truly 70s, 80s gloves, but I'm not searching for a pair of 70s, 80s ones. I've got the helmet, which is almost finished. Just needs a bit more padding to sit comfortable. And then add straps, and I'm gonna have to see also. I was gonna cover the low part of my face, but I don't think I will. I'll just build a piece to cover the ears. So my ears are really fecking big. And I'll look like I could probably fly if I just put the helmet over. And that'll be done then. We'll actually do, what I'm going to do is some intro titles and some scenes.
Yeah.
And then we'll put a little advert up, coming soon in the summer of 1980, summer 82, which is something like whatever. Yeah. And then it'll get to the end, and a little story will come out and goes, unfortunately after this pilot was shot, blah, 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 it was axed before they even got to the TV. And we just want to do a really silly one.
Yeah.
Little action scenes, but I need to find somebody who's willing to let me roll over the bonnet of their car. So if anyone out there will let me, I won't slide or jump, I'm just going to lie on and roll over and then drop off the other side really clumsily and then run. Right, badly. But we need to find, so if somebody out there, one of my friends, wants to let me roll over the front of their car, I know it'll probably not look like a 1980s car, but I don't care. But if you haven't got a car from the 80s, it's really old, and you don't mind me sliding over the bonnet or roll over the bonnet, please let me know. Because that would be awesome if we could actually get a car feature that on.
Yeah, vintage.
It'd be great. Get up in the helmet, twist the it'd be great. So that's the end of episode.
Mid-40s?
Yeah, mid-40s. Like my IQ. And we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.